Hi, friends. This is Dee-Dee Devon of Divine Intervention Lifestyle and Nutrition Health Coaching with my Wednesdays Walk Your Talk, Women's Wisdom on what works and what doesn't. I thought I'd show you a different view of my new house today. And I just have a quickie video for you today. As I just came out of my meditation practice this afternoon, I thought, I'm going to talk about meditation this week on my Walk Your Talk Live as I'm just getting back into my meditation practice. I took some time out of it because I got really busy moving and redecorating my new home and all kinds of good excuses, and getting back into it hasn't been easy. And that's true for anything we get out of for a while. Bringing that habit back is sometimes challenging, which is why I always encourage anyone when you're starting a new practice is to do it for 40 days straight. And if you don't like the changes, you can always go back to the old ways of doing things. Because if you actually do it for 40 days in a row, it turns from a discipline into a habit. So I'm back into that practice with meditation. So meditation, let's talk about it. Do you meditate regularly? And if you do, you know how invaluable it is to your well-being. And I found for me, it completely sets my day. It helps with anxiety. It helps me not to be overreactive. It helps me to be clear. It helps with my creativity. And it helps me show up intuitively for myself and my clients and or anyone that I'm talking to. So if you don't meditate, you quote unquote know you should, but you can't seem to start or stick to a regular practice. You don't know what to do. You get frustrated, think you're doing it wrong. There's a ton of research that shows the positive impact of meditation, especially on our health, our productivity, our sleep, and even our weight. We know it's a great way to calm anxiety and tap into our intuition, but when it comes to actually doing it, we often face resistance. And I get asked a lot about how to meditate or how to keep meditating. And people tend to think that the biggest reason they have trouble meditating is because they can't stop their thoughts. I would have to agree with that. However, that isn't the biggest block. There are two deeper reasons why meditating is hard. So, the first block is unprocessed emotional stuff. Sadness we've stuffed away, anger we've repressed, shame we've kept hidden. When we get still and look within, we begin to feel emotions we've blocked away, sometimes for years, which can be scary. So we quickly allow ourselves to be distracted and jump out of the meditation before we even start. And so to overcome this block, emotional release work is needed. I often say you have to feel it to heal it. We may physically need to hit or scream or punch it, scream into a few pillows before we actually hit the meditation pillow. And until then, it's truly more like torture. So that's the first block. The second block to meditating is negative self-talk. Getting quiet can be more challenging if you have to listen to that voice of your inner critic. The quieter you get, the more the inner critic picks and nags. I have a lot of clients who resist meditation because listening to themselves is painful. They'd rather work, eat, watch TV, sleep, shop, or get on social media. So what's the solution? Work on your self-talk. Throughout the day, practice redirecting your thoughts toward affirming positive thoughts instead of being so hard on yourself. The nicer you are to yourself, the more pleasant your experience of meditation will be. You can even make redirecting your self-talk part of your meditation practice. Try to sit still for a minimum of 5 minutes. You can even do this on the toilet. Listen to your breath. Every time a negative, critical, or fearful thought comes up, repeat, I love and accept myself exactly as I am. All is well. I love and accept myself exactly as I am. All is well. I love and accept myself exactly as I am. All is well. One of the biggest excuses I hear from people not doing meditation is, well, I just sit and think. I can't seem to still my mind. All the more reason to meditate. That's like when I ask people if they do yoga and they say, oh, I'm not flexible. I can't do that. The more reason you need to do yoga. So the busier your mind is, the more meditation is required. Sometimes, honestly, you guys, in my meditation practice, I'm just sitting and thinking, but at least I'm observing the thoughts. Rather than have my mind run away from me, I'm quiet, I'm still, and I work on being a witness and an observer to my thoughts. So often meditation for me is not just being in stillness, it's sitting still. And then practicing bringing my mind back into the now. So my mind runs away, I bring it back. My mind runs away, I bring it back. My mind runs away, I bring it back to the now. I even have a couple anchors. Today I have these little bee earrings I felt inspired to wear today because it's just a reminder to be. Some meditation tips that have really helped me are to focus on my breath. To let the breath also be the anchor to the present moment. Every time my mind wanders, I take a deep breath and bring it back to my breath. Another great suggestion is to think of a word like now, or love, or here, or I am, or an affirmation, and let that bring you back into the present moment. Something that's also helpful is to think about what time of day may be best for you to meditate. So if it's really hard for you to meditate in the morning because your mind is racing, like mine was today, then maybe try meditating in the evening, because it's a beautiful way to calm your mind, because your mind might not be so busy, and also it also aids in much deeper sleep. I use the meditation apps like Calm. Currently, right now, Oprah and Deepak have a 21-day series that's free. Also, there's a fabulous free app, and it's called Insight Timer, and they have tons of guided meditations. So really find what works for you. And as you take steps towards a meditation practice, rest assured there's no perfect or right way to do it, and the only wrong way to meditate is to not meditate. And remember, it's called a practice. It takes time to develop it. So don't set up the expectation to be all zen and levitating and talking to your spirit guides. If you even get just 1 second of feeling present and connected to your breath, you're meditating. I've really seen how much meditation has enhanced all aspects of my life, and my encouragement to you today is to consider these blocks, and if they resonate, commit to taking steps to overcome them, and consider the tips and take steps to implement them. For fast-acting relief, I always say try slowing down. The biggest needle mover in your life, meaning the one thing that will affect everything, is managing your stress. And so that's the foundation and the place to start. So thank you for hanging in with me, listening to me again today, and feel free to leave me a comment and share this video with anyone you feel could benefit from it. Sending you all so much love and many blessings. Until next time, namaste.